Hey, babe. How are
Hello.
you?
Good, how are you?
So, how is the trip that you're experiencing so far?
It's good.
Really?
I'm having a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of new people.
I mean, shout out Rico. You only met him.
Yeah.
But you're gonna do it tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, happy 4 to us, huh?
Happy 4.
Do you still love me the same?
Of course.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the camera's on, you're a different person. It's just me, right?
I know.
But can we talk about camera shyness? Why is camera shy a thing? People think it because like technically no one has watched this episode yet.
I know, but still,
Really?
the thought of people watching me makes me shy.
When this podcast comes out, you're gonna be on Sippin News and Talks with the Shootas.
I know, I'm excited on 2 episodes.
Or you might be on 3, depending on how Christine,
Yeah.
does her thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is it dating someone that's an extrovert?
It's nice. He has a lot of, friends, but at the same time, it's hard. Because, I always want you to stay home. Because we're long distance, I want to talk to you all the time. But then, because you're so social and you have a lot of friends, I have to balance, like, you going out with my time.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's hard.
Why do you think whenever you go out that I have to?
No.
Yeah, you're like, babe, I'm going out. And then you're like, okay, I am too. I'm not like that. No, I'm not.
Stop. You're such a freaking liar.
I'm not like that.
No. Yeah. Yes, you are.
No, it's because I'm bored without you.
No.
So I want to do something. I have to do something. I'm meant for doing something.
But But I'm saying, like, you tell me your plans throughout the day and you're like, oh, I have nothing planned for tonight at all.
That's what spontaneous is being all about. You feel me?
I know.
Like I could be doing nothing, then, just one time I'll just suck someone's toe.
You didn't.
Spontaneous.
Okay, but still, it's always when I have plans, you're always like, oh, I have to go out today.
But I just want you to know, it's not out of FOMO.
Okay.
It's out of boredom. Like if you're out, I don't have to FaceTime you. That could mean like, oh, I could get a beer with the boys. I could get a coffee with Kyle.
But sometimes it's like too much.
Don't cry. I mean, you can cry. It's
No,
okay.
I'm not crying.
This is an unfiltered podcast.
I'm not crying. It's just what? Oh, I thought you meant put the mic closer to my.
Yeah,
I did. No, but it's kind of hard when you go all day without talking to each other, and then you're busy at night when that's the time we FaceTime.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But how come you don't like doing your own thing together?
I do, but it's like
you poop on me when I do that.
No, it's because we're both busy during the day. We don't text each other 24/7, and then
who the hell? Hello? Just oranges, please. Yeah. Okay, bye. That's my dad, guys. He's like, we're going to Sam's. I said oranges.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, okay. So we're both busy throughout the day. We don't text 24/7.
I mean, is it better than being someone who's a sloth, lazy as fuck, wakes up at 3 p.m.?
But we're not like that.
Exactly. I love being busy.
I know,
it's a blessing, I think.
Well, obviously, but I'm saying like, I want to like end the night together.
But you're out.
Don't drink that.
Why?
You didn't put it in the fridge.
It's coconut water. It didn't come refrigerated.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it says if it after opening, put it in the fridge.
Well, go on with what you're saying.
Anyways, but I want to end the day, together. Like talk about what we went through. How our day was.
Yeah.
Don't drink it. Your stomach's gonna hurt. It's bad, huh?
No, not really. So why?
Because. Wait, what?
you want to end the day together, but you're out.
No. I'm saying when we're both home, like.
Yeah, of course. But it's when we're talking about when you're out. So why can't I go out?
No, it's because you tell me like, oh, you're gonna just stay home. Sometimes, like, to me, that feels like, because I'm going out, you have to go out.
Who doesn't want a beer or a kava with the boys?
Oh, I know that. Like, I don't care. Like, I let you do your own thing. I'm talking about when we're together at home.
Oh no, of course we do that still too.
I know, but there's days where you're like, for an example, but the Saturday, of last week, you were like, oh, I want to do my own thing while we're together, and I let you, and then I was a little sad because I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
And then I started doing my own thing, and then you got mad, and you're like, why aren't you talking to me?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get the thing that you want. I know.
You freaking tell me to do my own thing, and then I do it, and then you get mad at me.
Okay, but the problem is you do your own thing mad.
I'm not mad.
No, like I get it, but when when you watch TikTok, it's like you're grunting after you swipe every 5 on TikTok. Like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's what you do.
No, I don't.
I was like, it's how you do it. Cause you be looking a little pissy.
Okay.
Like Karen Han.
No, you know why it's annoying watching the same TikTok? What's that guy's name that you watch? That guy that eats. I don't like the way
Wayne Dang.
I don't like
shake.
I don't like the way he eats.
Why?
Cause it's just he eats so like dirty.
Wait. Are you calling out Wayne Dang?
No.
Call him out.
No.
She doesn't like the way you eat. Shake.
He talks too much.
Huh?
He talks too much. Okay.
Yeah, how come you get mad when I spam the same TikTok?
Why would you get mad at me?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I sent something twice on accident, and you're like, oh, again.
No, babe. She's exaggerating. I'm way more chill than you portray.
No.
Hello, who's this? Wait. Can you say that again?
Mr. Kiann.
Yeah, you're on the pod. You want to say hi?
Huh?
You want to say hi to the podcast?
Dude, stop fucking around and just answer the question. Because I could buy, I'm about to buy snacks soon. I don't know if I should buy chips and drinks. Maybe I'll just buy chips.
Jerome, you're on the pod.
Huh? No, I'm not.
You're connected to our audio board, dude.
Oh, sorry.
You want to say hi to talk to the Shootas?
Hello, Shootas. I'll see y'all soon. I'll be in a podcast eventually.
All right. Just text.
Right,
just call when you're here. Yeah, what a bitch. Anyways, how come you don't like you don't like spam TikToks? I don't hate it. Like I don't hate it like you say that I do.
It's not. I don't hate it. It's literally the same video.
Oh, to put you guys on. Do you guys ever have date nights where you just watch each other's TikToks?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to that.
Oh.
No, but remember when we didn't watch it together?
Mm-hmm. I would just send it to you and wait for you to respond.
And I just
never
fucking hearted. I think it was good when you.
Yeah, but it's like our own date night. Even Twitter, I send you a bunch of Twitter stuff.
Okay, why would I want to read?
It's not.
I'd rather watch.
It is watching. It's photo pictures.
Yeah, but you gotta read.
Okay.
No, but do you think? We just ate sushi. Do you think the TikToks we send are funny?
Some are funny, some are sad, some are random.
Really?
Most of ours is funny.
But what does your feed consist of?
Like my For You page?
Yeah.
It's a lot of like cooking videos or like a bunch of babies or relationship stuff.
Really?
It's a lot of cooking though.
Do you think our babies will be popular?
Yeah. I feel like they'll be very outgoing like you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm outgoing, or am I just,
You're outgoing.
Is it like outgoing to a point where it's offensive?
What do you mean, offensive?
Like I feel like I can like give the whole spew and pretty fast.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think our kids would be boring.
Imagine being boring.
Yeah.
That must suck, right?
Yeah.
Did you go for me for the looks or the personality?
Well, first of all, looks, obviously.
So I'm not ugly.
No, you're not ugly.
Okay. I was insecure because I thought I was going to die single.
Well, you're not, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but I didn't know you before. I literally saw you and I was like, oh.
I thought your name was Kayla.
I know.
Yeah, all those little Asian with that middle part hair, they're Kayla Yangs.
No.
Or Kayla Who.
I don't have a basic name.
But Libby's like 90s basic.
Well, I'm talking about now.
My name's Hawaiian basic.
Is it really?
And black basic too.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. But with the black name, it's like Keyon. Kiann. Yeah. And in the white, it's like Kiann, but
with the one N, right? Kian.
I thought that you were Kayla.
No.
And why were you in the Filipino Club? You're not even Filipino.
Because
GCU is racist.
Why?
Because you're not They make clubs for specific people.
Well, everyone that I hung out with was Filipino, and I just went because I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try.
Do you like the culture?
Yeah, you guys are fun. I think out of all the Asian groups, you guys are the most fun. It's Nina.
We're filming.
I am.
Dang it, Nina. Well, in my opinion, on all of the Asians, the Koreans are the ones that scare me.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I heard a fact that if you smile in Korea, people will take offense to that.
No one said that. Who said that?
BuzzFeed.
No, that's false.
No, because if you smile, it's like you think they're like dumb.
No. It depends how you're smiling.
Really?
Okay, give me an example. Show me your smile. No.
What?
Who would take offense to that?
You laughed at it, so I'm taking offense to it.
No, I'm just laughing because that's weird. That's not true.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but BuzzFeed said, you can't smile in Korea. It's like illegal,
No, it's not.
They're going to give you they're going to cut off your pinky if you smile at them or something.
It'd probably be North Korea, yeah, but not South Korea.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, why is your name Libby? Is that Korean?
No. I don't know. My mom and dad were just looking in the baby names, and apparently the name Libby comes out in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Libby?
I guess so. It means a promise to God.
Libby?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Bible name too.
Really?
Elazar. Yeah.
What does it mean?
Servant of God.
Yeah.
So,
but isn't your name originally from your parents? Half of your dad's, half of your mom's?
No, it's Kiann Eleazar.
No. Your first name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim and Anna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like, were you beat as a kid?
No. I was no, I'm not capping.
You know it.
I'm not capping. I was more in timeouts than, what is it called? Beating, yeah.
I got slapped around my butt cheeks were fucking red. I'm not Mexican, but that word is called rojo.
Yeah. Well, maybe you deserved it. That's why.
Were you a troublesome kid? You look like it.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of kid were you?
A good listener. I listened to everything that my parents told me. Except when I was with my cousins, I would get in trouble.
Like kill animals type weird? Okay.
No, just sneaking out of the house type thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
At 6 years old?
Yeah. No, okay, not like that.
I'm
like,
talking about
one time actually, we did get in trouble. Not when we were what? I think 9, 8-ish. I think, I don't know, somewhere around there. We went to a ring store. I forgot. Store? Yeah, I forgot who was buying a ring, but me and my cousin, we were like trying on the rings, and they let us. Like, why would you trust like freaking children around the rings? But we stole one. We never told anyone, and then we got it. We put it in
what kind?
Pocket. It was like a big like diamond ring. Yeah, we took it because they didn't notice, and then we put it in our pockets, and we walked out. And then they were just like, oh, like they're just leaving, like there's just a bunch of kids, right? And then we came home, and we were like, oh my gosh, like we.
Did your parents know?
They don't know. They found out recently.
Oh, what did they say?
They're just like, you guys are dumb. Like, you guys are lucky you guys didn't get caught. But we don't know where the ring is.
Well.
Yeah, so. But that's the only, like, super bad thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't, like, steal clothes?
No. No.
I feel it.
Yeah. I don't think stealing is... Actually, no, that's hypocrite. I stole the ring, but...
You stole my heart, too.
No, but I haven't stole clothes, no.
Huh. Did you have a certain type of phobias when you were a kid?
Phobias?
Yeah.
Clowns. Spiders. I don't like spiders.
Not like scary stuff, but like weird tendencies that you hated doing.
Like what?
I'll tell you. When I was a kid, I hated pooping by myself. I always had to... I was also scared of mummies.
Mummies?
Yeah, like I would be scared that I was pooping and in the stall I see some mummy's foot. Like, damn.
Actually, my biggest fear is when I'm in the bathroom and the lights turn off. Like the motion lights?
Yeah.
Have you ever like while pooping, like the lights turn off, but then the sensor's like on across the bathroom and you can't turn it on?
Yeah, for mine is 20 minutes.
Where?
All the bathrooms, it's 20 minutes until it goes off, like if there's no movement.
In your house?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like in public.
Oh, yeah.
Like school ones?
Okay, because like one time I was beating my meat, right? And then the lights
school?
turned off. No.
In public?
No, why would I?
Oh, why are you?
And then the light sensors got off.
At home? And then?
I got scared, so I was like, woo, woo. So the lights went on again.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like pooping at school.
Oh, for pooping at school, I was scared for racial reasons. What? And then for pooping in public outside of school, it was just for racial reasons. Yeah. Like for me, I went to Home Depot one time with my dad, right? And then about the mummy thing. One time my dad was looking at wood, right? Because he was probably building like a birdhouse or something. Or like a swing set. You know how Asian dads are. They can fucking build anything. And then he was like, "Can't just go. It's only one person. No one will see you." And then for some reason, the Home Depot in the East Coast, there was a big-ass single bathroom. Yeah, I used a single bathroom to poop. And then I was in the toilet, and I was like, and I was anxious, right? Like, and it was like a wet fart, too. It was like a wet poop, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when I had digestion problems when I was a kid, so my mom forced me to eat, like, prunes.
Like fiber.
Yeah. And then I thought I was going to be scared of mummies. And then I heard knocking, and since the door was far, I didn't hear, but it was my dad, and I thought like it was a monster from like, because the doors were next to each other. It's like, this is the closet door, that's the outside door. And I thought it was a mummy, so I fucking ran out, and then my dad was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And
Did you wipe?
No, I was scared of mummies.
Ew, so you didn't wipe?
No, there was still poop in my pants.
Ew.
Like I made like a what's a brown snail trail called?
A skid mark?
Yeah, skid mark.
Ew.
Yeah, and I was still pooping too. Like,
Ew.
I was like, Pop, I can't do it by myself. I'm scared.
He had to go in with you?
No, it was like, fuck. Okay.
Oh, so you just went home?
No, I was like, my head was down on the cart, and then he got a plastic bag and just fucking made it in underwear.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
When?
I was 5.
In public?
Yeah. No, good thing it was almost closing hours at Home Depot.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
You should be grateful that you have a dad like that.
I'm scared and I can't poop by myself.
Wait, why didn't you just go to the bathroom with your dad?
Because he was looking at wood.
But he had the time to make you a plastic bag underwear?
Like, my left pant leg, and I was wearing jorts, right? My left jort leg was all brown.
Ew.
Yeah, and like, when at home when I removed it, it was just...
Ew.
Like I removed my pants.
Did you throw it away?
They were like.
Did you throw it away?
And it was like.
Ew. Did you throw it away?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
It was like he was like, yeah, Kiann pooped, and then the cashier right here was like, well, that's $8, sir.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have any embarrassing stories like that?
I do have one, but I don't want to say it.
You look like you eat glue.
No, I don't eat glue. Do you know the story that I told you?
Just say it.
No, do you know?
Nope.
The gum one?
Oh no.
I've never told you the gum one?
No.
Okay, this is really gross. It's really gross. And I am ashamed that I did it. But back in elementary school, my parents were both working, so it was like an after school program thing, right? Mm-hmm. So my cousin and I would get picked up and then pick up all the other kids from like different schools and then meet up at this like after school program thing, right?
Yeah.
So we would go, and then every Fridays they gave us like these little coupons for like snacks or like a certain type of like mechanical pencil. It's like a little store that they had. And one day I really wanted gum, but I didn't have the coupon. I didn't have enough coupons to buy the gum. So then I was really craving gum because like everyone else was like buying stuff. And so I went to, you know the story?
No.
I freaking told you.
No, just keep going.
Okay, so then we went in this classroom, and I was just like, I accidentally grabbed the underside of the desk because like I was moving it, and I felt gum. I felt gum under the table. Then I like, one was like squishy, right? So obviously like someone chewed it and put it under the desk. And then I literally like felt it, and I was like, in my head I was like, I still want gum. And then when no one was looking, I picked it and I chewed it. I chewed it, and I was like, like it still has like that minty flavor. So I kept chewing it.
And then, go like that?
Yeah, and then I did that. I chewed it for like a good hour. I spit it out, right?
Yeah.
And I go home, and then the next day I come back and I'm like, I want gum again. So I think I did that for like a good week or two. But low key, I think that's why I haven't gotten COVID or anything. Low key, that built up my immune system.
Yeah, I think Filipinos don't have COVID too, like from the land.
Yeah.
Do you feel like do you feel that we're 4 right now. Do you think I've changed?
Yeah, but personality wise, mature, yeah. But jokes, no.
No, do you feel like I have a plan?
Yeah.
I think the first year was like cool because, I feel like it was the lowest list
responsibilities. Yeah. I feel like our first year was like, just getting together, like having all the honeymoon stuff, just enrolled in school. And then second year was like, oh, we're halfway done with school, get going. And then third year hit, we're like, oh, it's like getting serious.
Didn't you say third was your favorite?
Third was my favorite.
Well, why is that?
Because third year was when I finally got to visit you in NorCal.
Really?
That's why it was fun.
You cried the first night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was overwhelmed. And, when I first met Christine and Kailani, they really welcomed me. And I felt so, like, warm.
Really?
And I felt very, like... It felt like home, Home away from home.
Do you think that home, your SoCal home is like... Are you going to be okay if you move here?
I think so, yeah. I think I've been in SoCal for quite a while where if I move somewhere new, I'd feel like a new start. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Like, I wouldn't mind moving here.
Like, I thought you were, like, strictly stay with the fam type beat.
No.
You gave off that the first half.
Yeah, I'm a very, like, family-oriented person, but I want change. Like, I think, being separated from family is good, too,
Yeah, let's just get, our school and financials up. I'll phase 3 will happen soon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna have to fight you to like come here.
No, low-key, I think NorCal is a lot better than SoCal. Like, I was always like, oh, SoCal person, but coming here, I'm like, oh wow, like it's so much nicer here.
Is it the people or like?
It's the people and like just my surroundings. Like, you guys have no mountains.
Yeah,
which is so nice.
Yeah, I feel like in SoCal you're trapped in like
because where I
thick
live,
girl's thighs all the time.
No, because where I live, how there's mountains everywhere.
Yeah,
I just feel like so like closed in all the time. But here I feel so like open and free.
Yeah, it's cleaner here. They call mountains Earth's pimples. So you're like in Acne Central. Yeah.
Also, the air quality feels so much nicer.
Really?
It feels cleaner, yeah. I don't know if you know the difference. Like, when you come to LA, doesn't it feel dirty?
It feels like piss vapor.
Sure.
Like, there's a fog that you don't know, but it smells like, like, not like piss, but you wouldn't be surprised if there was piss.
Like that, like, someone peed, and, like, the dried up pee smell? Yeah. Kind of.
I'm surprised you're talking big game about NorCal, though.
That's not what it smells like where I live, though.
I know, but, that's where...
The vibes?
No, but that's where the stuff to do is there.
LA? Yeah, I guess.
Isn't Corona just for peaceful living?
Yeah, there's nothing to do in Corona.
Really?
Yeah.
She's from Corona, guys. If there's something eventful, like a new boba spot or something, let her know.
No, there's actually not even a boba spot in Corona. Also, the Nugget is so nice.
Yeah.
I thought Albertsons was nice. Actually, no, Albertsons isn't nice. I thought Whole Foods was nice,
Really?
But coming to freaking the Nugget is nice.
Yeah.
It's very clean, very organized.
Yeah, you see some people with some spandex go there. I saw this little gay couple. They were getting grapes and oranges and some tight spandex.
It's so, like, aesthetically pleasing.
Really?
Yesterday I was looking at the vegetables, and they're all, like, color coordinated.
Really? I don't think they color coordinate vegetables like that.
No, it's so nice and neat. Like, go to Albertsons. They're freaking everywhere, Are there a lot of Mexicans where you're from? No, it's a lot of white people.
Really?
Well, Corona, there's, like, downtown Corona, like, old city Corona is more Mexican people, yeah. But, like, where, like, the upper half of where we are is a lot of white people.
Really?
Yeah, some Asians are coming in.
You're getting Asianified?
A little bit.
Like, how did you know there's Asians? Did you see some, like, Asian kids?
Yeah, especially in high school, a lot of Asian people come now.
Really? Mm-hmm. Like fobs?
Like, when I was in high school, it was mainly white people, but when my sister went to school, it was, like, a lot of Asian kids.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you think the Chinese accent is like toddlers learning English?
Give me an example. I don't really notice the Chinese.
Like Chinese, American, this is a chair, but Chinese and toddler, like chair, you know what I'm saying? This is a microphone.
Oh, they have like
This is just squishy, you know what I'm saying? It's like a toddler speaking.
Yeah, I see.
So like Chinese people, like, they resemble toddler language.
You know what I like?
About Chinese people?
No. Oh. Well, yeah, but I love when Filipinos speak English, like their accent.
Really?
I don't know why. I love it. Like, I love hearing like Filipino people
like
talk.
chicken not bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's why I love listening to your parents talk.
It's
like, they don't have like a super bad accent, but they have like a little accent, and that's why I like talking to them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Or like listening to all your like titas and titos talking.
You can tell someone's not from there if their English is too good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, you know, like sometimes when Filipino grandmas speak, they're so proper, it feels like there's a semicolon, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I can just imagine a semicolon.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I feel it.
Do you think Filipinos are friendly?
Yeah. Every Filipino person I've met, they're so friendly, they're so welcoming, like open like arms all the time.
Yeah,
I've never met a mean Filipino.
The problem with Filipinos, though, I think it's one of the friendliest Asians, but there's a lot of friendly fire.
Why?
Filipinos will be nice to a white guy, but they'll hate the Filipino next to him.
Real. I feel like Koreans are like that too. Like, if we see another Korean person in public, we're like, oh yeah, they're Korean, don't speak Korean, because, you know.
Not me though. I'm not like those Filipinos. I think
you're just friendly to everyone.
Really?
Yeah, like everywhere we go, you're like, oh, like, you know, interact with them. Yeah, you're not mean to anyone.
I have a question. Is being friendly bad?
No.
I know you complained about me being friendly before.
When?
I don't know in general, but like, you know, like you're too friendly sometimes. You know, what do you mean by that?
Like, sometimes you're just too overly friendly. And sometimes they get the wrong vibe. I forgot where we were. Oh, it was at the ramen spot. You were too overly friendly to the waitress. And she was low-key flirting.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
I just want my spicy ramen.
Yeah, but she was flirting with you. See, that's why when you're too friendly, people take that the wrong way.
I mean, but at the same, like, I don't intend to do something with it.
I know, but just, you know.
I don't know how to be cold-hearted. Like, people say you got to be cold-hearted to, like, you know, make it in life. I do agree with that, but I'm saying sometimes friendships will help, you know? Like, let's say, like, the cold-hearted guy is successful.
Yeah.
But I feel like the friendly guy can be successful, too, because, you know, you got hella friends to ask favors for, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, why not have a bigger support system? What's your opinion on that?
What?
Would you rather have to make it alone or to, like, be considered overly friendly and have a support system at the end of the day?
Well, I guess the second choice.
Exactly.
I know, but...
So you can't be over friendly, in my opinion.
I guess.
Because, like, I wasn't even, like... I wasn't even supposed to be, like, friends with, like, close with Kyle like that. But I was bored, so I hit him up. And we agreed, and, you know, look what that happened.
No, well, that's because you wanted to be friends. I'm talking about, like, when we go out.
Babe, like, I see it as, like, do you want to hang out? And after that is, like, I didn't necessarily want to like, be friends with anyone, but we just happen to hang out.
Well, yeah, because you're doing that to make friends.
Exactly.
So you gotta be nice. But I'm talking about like people that like obviously like you want to be nice to like everyone, but like there's certain times where you should like dial it down.
Okay, but
I'm telling you, the girl from the ramen place was flirting.
No, she wasn't. She was like, "Here's your ramen."
No.
That's her job.
Oh, obviously, but babe, remember the girl at the boba shop?
What happened?
Remember I was dropping you off at the airport and I like walked out first and you're like, "Babe, she was flirting with me."
Yeah.
See?
I felt bad.
See? I'm telling you.
I felt icky.
Exactly. As you should.
Okay, but babe,
that's because you're so nice.
okay, but I'll counter you.
Wait, I question. Let's say like you were going somewhere, right? Like, okay, let's use the boba thing. Like, let's say the worker was like flirting with you.
Yeah.
Would you just be nice, like just cuz, or would you like cut it off and be like kind of like, choppy with them, knowing that you have a girlfriend and knowing that she's flirting with you?
I think I'd be oblivious.
What? Why?
I'm fucking sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah. See, if that happens to me, I'm just kind of choppy with them. Give them super
Usually
short
it's
answers.
my friends who like point it out.
Yeah.
But I have a counter to overly
So
friendly.
has it happened to you? Like someone did flirt with you and you didn't notice? And then until your friends told you?
Yeah.
When?
Just back in the day, babe.
When? Like with me?
Yeah.
When?
The mall, remember?
Oh, the game thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question for you about being overly friendly. I don't think for me being overly friendly is a bad thing. Because it's like I can network and I'm not a people pleaser.
See, but I'm a people pleaser.
No, because I think it's fine to be overly friendly, but don't overly help.
See, I'm the total opposite.
Yeah. You're not friendly and you help a lot.
Yeah, I can't say no. I have a problem with not being able to say no. I got in a lot of bad situations for not being able to say no.
Like what?
I'm not gonna say. I can't say.
Drugs?
No, babe. I'll tell you later. But yeah, I've gotten in situations where I didn't say no.
Well, because you're a fucking people pleaser.
I know.
I mean, when you really think about it, I'm not too bad when it's over friendly because, like, a favor or two could be exchanged. Well,
yeah, obviously.
Because, the more homies, the more, casual favors.
Yeah, I feel that.
But just, I tend to, like, ghost people, and that's my answer of saying no.
See, I can't, to be real, I can't do that. I can't say no to people. I don't like ghosting people. It's really hard for me to say no. Like, if someone makes plans and I'm, like, not really up for it, I can't say no.
Really?
I'm just like, yeah, I'll go. Like, or, like, I can't say no.
Yeah, but I think, being a people pleaser is fucking dumb.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you.
Because think about how much time you're wasting.
I know.
And the benefit.
But think about it. Being a people pleaser can also give you something in exchange too. Like, because you help them, like, they'll help you.
I don't think I've heard any
50-50.
I don't think I've heard any people help you type stories. Like, you said that to me.
What do you mean?
They only come to me for advice.
Okay.
Exactly. Isn't my situation better?
Fine. Yeah.
And I'm not
I'm not complaining, like, people only come to me for, like, when they need advice or, like, they need help, but, like, I love helping people, I
know, but, like, even if I please people, and the chances that I say yes is, like, to the homies only. And
see, I think you're a people pleaser to your friends, though. You can never say no to them. I've noticed that. Every time there's, like, a hangout, and sometimes you're, like, really tired and, like, sometimes you don't want to do anything, but your friends text you, like, hey, like, you down to, like, go to the club or like to the bar or like go get food, you're always like, oh yeah, I'm down, I'm there. Always.
That's not pleasing.
Technically, that's pleasing. They want your presence there.
I want my presence there too. Yeah, because I'm with the boys.
Yeah, but that's technically people pleasing, isn't it?
And pleasing myself, it benefits me because I get a hangout.
Yeah, but
I'm not giving one-sided advice.
Okay.
You like a hangout's not people pleasing.
I know,
it's just fellowship.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got her there.
Gosh.
Look at this dude.
So, I have another question for you. Is there anything you'd like to change in the 4 years? Or no, let's do that later. I have another one. If we were local, do you think we'd have relationship weight?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes and no.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Give me a why yes.
You love to eat. You love to go out and eat. But I think no, also because like you like working out. So I think you'd drag us to the gym all the time. You know, balance it out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And you like cooking. I like cooking. So I think we'd cook at home.
Uh-huh.
You know? I think we would keep each other accountable.
For me, I don't think we'd gain relationship weight.
Wait. Do you believe in relationship weight?
I've seen it.
Do you think that's being in a relationship is an excuse to like gain weight and be like, oh, like that's fine. I'm in a relationship. We're healthy.
Fuck no.
Do you believe in that?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because like, you know.
Like I know some people are like, oh, like you gained a little weight. And they're like, oh yeah, it's because I'm in a healthy relationship. You know? It's like, we're healthy. That's why.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some people where they're in a bad relationship and got fat.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, I see people like lose weight. Like they're out of a relationship and they're like changing for the better.
That's because depression.
See, that's what I don't understand though. Why don't you want to show your better self to your significant other?
Instead of being a fucking fat ass eating Takis with
each other.
Yeah, like
see, that's what I don't understand. Why are you making yourself better after breaking up with them? Like for me, I would want to look better. Mm-hmm. You know?
What I get what you're saying. I don't get the fact that, you know, people say relationship weight's a good thing. Like, isn't a happy relation? Because like, think about it. You're gonna like die ever since the day you were born, and you're just speeding up that process. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, so I think it's better to be, you know, healthy and fit while being together rather than like getting like, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think what do you mean by boyfriend air?
Okay. There's this like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when I'm by myself, not by myself, or when I'm away, like not with you, like I feel, you know, sometimes I feel pretty, like sometimes I'm confident, right? And then I come to you and I do the same exact thing, right? I just look ugly. Like my hair doesn't work out the way it wants to. My makeup doesn't come out the way it wants to. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that happens to me when I gym too.
Really?
I fucking sweat my hair gel out.
Maybe because you're working out.
I know.
That's not the same thing. But yeah, I think boyfriend air is like, I don't know. It's every time I'm with you, like something just doesn't look right.
Why?
I don't know. Like obviously I try my best to like look good for you and like, you know, like pamper myself up, but then when I try it's like
when you see me you automatically become cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Really?
Literally, yeah. That's why even yesterday I was like
Yeah, we were supposed to take pictures, guys, but yeah. You didn't want to.
Yeah, no.
Do you think there's such thing as girlfriend air?
I don't know. You don't look bad at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's mainly because, you know, you fucking got me because of the personality, and then eventually I grew up.
Well, actually, it was mainly from the looks. Because when I first saw you, I was like, oh, like, you know, because I never spoke to you before. That's the first time I saw you, so obviously
Really?
looks matter. Yeah. Like, wouldn't you think so? Like, everyone that says personality, like, oh, what got you? Like, they say personality. I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah,
because you look at them first, you know, and then like after a while, you say like, oh yeah, it was her personality.
Yeah, no one would date a nice fat person.
Yeah, they would. Why wouldn't they?
Okay, compared to like a nice, you know, if the personality is a 10 and the looks are a 1,
Mm-hmm.
no one's gonna date that person.
Why not? Their personality is nice.
You said looks matter first.
No, I'm not saying looks matter first. I'm saying you look at them first. So that's what attracted you to them.
So looks matter first.
No, but some people might be attracted to ugly people, you know?
No, yeah, because ugly people attract ugly people.
No. I'm saying like there's some attractive people that are attracted to ugly people.
Give me an example.
I can't think of one on the top of my head, but like
or every boyfriend of Ariana Grande.
Yeah, sure. Like Pete Davidson. He's not ugly though.
What
He's
type
ugly.
of what type?
Do you know like the ugly hot or like the hot ugly?
Isn't that what you called me?
No.
You called me ugly.
No, no, I didn't.
There's an ugly and there's an ugly.
I never called you ugly.
Give me a definition of hot ugly and ugly hot.
Actually, I don't know if there's a hot ugly. Sorry. There's an ugly hot. Like Pete Davidson is ugly hot. Like he's ugly, but he's hot at the same time.
I think that's just the tattoos and the lifestyle then.
Mm-mm.
What does that mean?
Like his personality.
Yeah.
He's funny.
And that makes him hot?
Yeah. Who wouldn't want a funny guy?
But not all comedians are attractive.
I know. But then they're just ugly.
Really?
Hmm.
But what if there's an ugly guy that's funny?
I don't know. Something about Pete Davidson is just ugly hot. Okay, should we look up the definition of ugly hot?
Yeah.
Okay. Ew.
Maybe you're doing way better on this one than, you know, the other one.
Stop. You know why I was nervous.
It's a shit.
Oh, there is a hot ugly.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Okay. Someone who is conventionally attractive and hot, like Michael B. What?
So Michael B. Jordan. Ugly.
Oh, sorry, it's right here. Hot ugly is a myth of an individual who follows all the conventional beauty standards, but some people might consider to be ugly or just not their type.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So that's hot ugly. Oh, so I guess if
Me.
you no, if like you think, what's her name? Iggy Azalea, you said she's hot, right? Like some people might think she's ugly. I mean, she's hot ugly. But
because they're not each other's type.
Mm-hmm. Or
So
like if someone's like ugly, like butt ugly, but some people might find them attractive.
So is that like saying girls think a dude's hot, but that racist girl over there is not into like Vietnamese people?
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
So it's more like a racist thing.
No, not at all.
Not
It's
the
just
type.
looks.
I know, like you're not my type in looks because I don't like Vietnamese people. Like if a girl said that.
Oh my. Sure, babe.
What?
Sure.
Do you feel like you lost brain cells with me?
Sometimes.
Like you know, sometimes it's an act, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're always like, you have this like little like sayings all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, this year's is, oh, it's a bit. The camera's over there.
The camera's right there.
And then what was the other one? Oh, what was the other one? Oh yeah, that. No, you're like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I learned.
No, but you know, it's like I act like this because, you know, to feel loose.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like a lot of
But
time,
sometimes I want to know what kind of personality you would have if you didn't have all that. Like no act, nothing. You were just you.
I don't know.
Would you be boring or would you be the same?
Babe, that's already in my personality.
I know, but you said
this
it's
is
an
just
act.
me, huh?
You said it's an act.
Some of it is, but I feel like it's naturally there sometimes.
I see.
Like when I say it's a bit, that naturally just came out of my head.
Or what was that? The beef is over?
Oh yeah, the beef is over.
That one was, yeah.
No, but that's not the,
Yeah.
That's not the one this year.
I know this year's it's a bit.
Do you like that one?
Yeah. It's pretty catchy.
Really?
Yeah.
And yesterday when I said it, you've been looking like at the camera's right there. Like,
I know.
It's like, babe, it's just a bit. The camera's right there. Like, babe, stop.
Yeah.
Do you want to give him a little history lesson of us?
You can go first. Okay, let's tell.
You go first.
No, you go first. Go first.
Okay.
Your version and my version of how we met each other.
First part. Let's do it before the 3 days.
Before, oh gosh.
Let's do everything till the 3 days.
Okay.
Then another session is the 3 days.
Okay.
And then the after that is before the approval.
No, official. When we made it official. I guess, yeah. Okay.
Before approval.
Yeah. Okay, go.
So, I was already in some entanglements, right? And then I saw Libby, and I was like, what's up, Kayla? And then she was like, oh, my name is Libby. And I was like, can I say it here? And I was like, sure. And then I was talking to her, and then my friend Angelo called me, and I was getting like, you weren't talking. So I went up. Yeah, and then I saw you with Evan again, because Evan and Athena were a thing.
Evan wanted to be a thing.
With Athena?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after that, I think you fucking killed a hamster. Then spring came, and then we had sociology. Yeah, you did. Then we had a sociology class, and then I talked to Austin like, hey Holmes, I'm with this girl named Libby. He's like, oh Key, I think Austin predicted us. He was like, Key,
really?
You're gonna make something happen. I know it. And then next thing you know, Valentine's came, and then there was an entanglement, and then we kissed. Yeah, we were watching Mulan, that Chinese little girl. She was actually beating up the Mongolians. There was a difference in skin tone, I feel like you look like Mulan. And then after we shared our first kiss, my friend Ethan was like, hey Key, good job, man. And then after that, yeah, it was your birthday. Then I fucking gave you a donut that said EXO, and I was like, I'm in like with you, because I'm not in love with you. That's way too. That's way too soon to be I'm in love with you. There are people like that.
Yeah, like, they do the bare minimum.
They get a kiss on the cheek. Like,
I love you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was your birthday, right? Mm-hmm. After that,
spring break.
Yeah, it was. We were FaceTiming a lot, and then more entanglements. Yeah, I had to break some hearts to get to you, but you're my longest relationship and my last one. So I'm glad I did what I did. I'm not necessarily a good guy. That's the thing with me. I know when I'm a bad guy, I think in that year I made some people hate me. But it's hella funny. So, why
it is now, not back then.
No, you know what happened?
Back then it was rough.
You know what happened? I was like, damn, I'm in a pickle. But honestly, if I saw I dapped myself up one time in the mirror. I was like, I fist pumped in the bathroom.
Why? For what?
Huh?
For what?
Because I thought I was going to die alone.
Oh. I thought
I was going to die alone.
I thought you were talking about, like, the things that you've done. So I was like,
I mean, that was during the time, but,
I know, but,
Yeah, and then there was entanglements. The boys got mad. I talked to the boys.
Yeah.
Then I stuck with you. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, no, before that, there was more drama, and then, because, am I allowed to say there was a square?
Square?
Like a love square?
Oh, yeah, I was basically on an episode of The Bachelor.
Yeah, there was a love square, and then, I got canceled for a day.
Not a day. It was 3 days. The 3 days.
Oh, no, by the boys.
Oh, really? They canceled you before that?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but I made up with them in that time frame.
I know.
But
the
the 3 days is the next section. You go up until there.
Okay. You missed a lot of stuff.
Well, I'm a simple guy. That.
Okay,
know,
I guess. Yeah, I go into detail too, but I'll just give you the gist of it.
I'm oblivious. You know how much details I missed?
A lot.
Yeah, and I probably don't know them.
Okay. So I go into Pasta Club. We're all divided into groups. Like, we have to be in, like, little groups.
And Pasta was racist.
Sure. And I was in group 7, and there's an empty seat next to me, and I see you walking into the room. And in my head, I was like, oh, shit, like, this guy is cute. And then I, like, text Athena, like, one of my friends, and I'm like, oh, this guy's cute. Like, I hope he sits next to me, blah, 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 blah. And then you come up to me, and you're like, is this seat taken? And then you're like, no, yeah, you're like, is this seat taken? I was like, no, you like, go ahead. And then you're like, hi, I'm Kiann, like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, I'm Libby. And you're like, nursing major? And I was like, yeah, nursing major. And I was like, are you a freshman? You're like, no, I'm a sophomore. And then, like, 2 minutes, I, like, look away, and I look back, and you're gone.
You were boring.
Oh, because I was trying to keep up a conversation, but you left. Anyways, and then the next time I saw you was Evan and Jerome wanted to hang out with me and Athena to meet Tofu. Tofu's the hamster. And then you came along, right? And then we all hung out.
Then you got the spider sense. I saw your titties. They were tingling.
What? When?
Going. Just keep going.
What are you talking about?
When I saw you walking. Or when I was walking towards you, you were jiggling somewhere.
Anyways, and then after that, we started hanging out more and more, and then you would, like, you know, come over to my room, we would hang out, and then we would always have those, like, bench talks.
That's way before the 3 days, babe.
I'm getting there.
Oh.
I'm building up. So I'm telling them what, like, happened throughout, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So after that was, like, January. And February, Valentine's Day, I made all the guys, like, these little, like, goodie bags for them with my friend Athena.
See, that's why I wasn't attracted to you like that.
But because I didn't want to make it too obvious for you.
You gotta be obvious to get what you want.
That's why I gave you, like, 8 roses, the rose chocolate things. I gave it to you. And you were still oblivious until Athena told you. We started hanging out more and more. And then we got a lot closer until everything was going good, actually. Everything was really good. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I was talking to, like, this other guy. I dropped him immediately because I liked you.
Shit, I think I pissed him off over that. Dude.
Yeah, no, you did. Because remember anyways, I'll tell you that later. But
I got smoked, bro.
I dropped him immediately, and I started, like, officially liking you, and then until I got a DM from, can I say, not the name though, your ex, saying, like, you know, can I say what she said?
Nope.
Okay, well, she sent me this DM.
Babe, HIPAA.
Yeah.
Okay. She needs privacy too.
You're right. So she sent me this text, and I was like, fuck, like, what do I do? And then I, like, you know.
You brushed your teeth.
No, everything started going downhill because I was like, I literally thought everything was going well with this guy, you know. Like, maybe I shouldn't have dropped the other guy for him, like, for you. And then that's when the 3 days started happening. Now your version, go. 3 days.
3 days. So
tell them the backstory of the 3
days. Backstory, this chapter is called the 3 days because me and Libby didn't see each other for 3 days. I was like, it was 3 days of me when everyone knew I messed up. So in the 3 days, no one talked to me until the second day. The first day was the most depressing. All I did was fucking go out and drink boba.
That's not depressing. Mine is depressing compared to yours.
Let me speak.
Okay.
Gosh. Yeah, but I'd rather go to boba with all of the boys. And then, nope.
Okay.
Be quiet. And then, yeah, I talked, and then people were mad at me. So on the third day, I fucking made up with everyone. But I'm pretty sure there was like a small gathering without me. Yeah, there was.
There wasn't.
It was in Evan's room.
Oh.
And I fucking apologized, and then I got lit the weekend after, and I learned from a mistake ever since.
My version of the 3 days. So.
But I'm not, yeah.
So after. And this sucked because your birthday was coming up.
That's not the 3 days.
Yeah, but your birthday was coming up. And that's when the thing happened.
Don't talk about the thing. Talk about the 3 days.
That was during
one by one.
Okay. So during the third day, the 3 days, the first night I was super depressed because, you know, we went from hanging out every day to like spending, you know, the night together every single day to not talking to each other at all. The first night I was crying and I called my parents that night, and I was just called them because I was like, I miss you guys, you know, and they like spontaneously made a trip from San Diego to freaking Arizona. And then the second day, like, I didn't want to do anything. I had to be dragged out of the house or my room with my friends. And then the third day was when I think I saw you the first time.
The third?
Mm-hmm. That's when, like, Izzy's sister came. Right? Was that part of the 3 days?
I don't know. It fucking it blends in after a while.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, okay. We were sitting outside Athena's dorm. We were all huddled there, and then you were going to, I think, Evan's room because you guys already made up.
Yeah.
And then you were heading over there to play 2K, and then I saw you and I was like, oh, hi.
And I guess I was like, what's up?
Yeah. I was like, this guy's fucking, what the?
I keep the vibes the same.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't know how to approach you. Like, I didn't know if you were going to be like, you know, like, oh shit, like.
Are you glad I'm like this though?
Yes and no. Because during, like, if I'm talking, like, getting serious, you're just like, ah! Like, doesn't take anything seriously.
So do you think I wasn't being serious then?
Yeah, I was like, is this guy joking? Like, he doesn't care? But then, after a while, I'm just like, whatever. And then the fourth day, I was like, the fourth day was when we had our bench talk again.
Or it was the first bench talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were inside Alcatillo on the couch talking. Mm-hmm. We were talking about what happened, and then like we both were like hesitant to like give each other a kiss. I remember.
No, your breath stank.
Shut up. No, it didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
See, you always say that. Anyways, but no, we were both like hesitant to give each other a kiss because like we both went in and then like we both pulled back because we didn't know how to feel about each other. I remember we stayed up all night, and then the next morning we went to Chick-fil-A.
The college students.
Chick-fil-A.
We call it chick.
Chick. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the 3 days, huh?
And then the birthday post.
You can talk about that.
The birthday post fucked me up because after the 3 days, we were doing good. We were doing really good, actually.
Yeah, you look fucking surprised that I was like fucking mellow like that.
Yeah. And the 3 days was the worst time of my life, like with you, right?
And I came back happy. Like, it's like, you know, God gave me this ability to like be unfazed, for the lack of a better word.
Yeah. And then everything was doing good, and then like I was getting ready for like your birthday stuff, well, whatever. And I asked you, I was like, oh, like, can we go out to dinner or something? And you're like, oh no, like we're going, your friends are taking you to your first rave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, like it's okay, like I'll see you when you come back. And so me and my friends went to the pool to go tan, and I opened my phone, to go on Instagram and I see this post. It's like, this person posted, you know, if it's God's will, everything will work out. And it was like pictures and videos of them together. And like, I'm pretty sure this person knew we were like already talking.
Yeah.
Like, and doing, and then the fact that they like made the post and said all these things was very disrespectful at the time. Well, like now that I look at it, I'm like, that's embarrassing for them, you know? But like back then I was like, dang, like I'm hurt. Like they would do something like that, you know?
Yeah.
But looking at it now, I'm like, that's embarrassing for you, you know?
For me?
No, for them. Like for them to post that and for everyone to be on our side. I remember that happened and everyone was texting me. They're like, oh shit, like don't worry about that. Like that was from like freshman year, blah, 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 blah. All that. Literally. But how did you feel after seeing that post?
Oh, I felt uncomfortable too, man. It was like, you know, someone tickled my butt.
Yeah.
I didn't ask them to.
Yeah.
You know. Sorry about the tickling stuff. I say that a lot.
No, yeah, but it was embarrassing on their part.
I mean, you know, people respect you because you're with me, type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after that, the battle was with your parents.
Yeah.
Can I go through my side till like, because we made it official somewhere, but I think I don't even consider that a big chapter.
Yeah, no.
Because
making it official,
battle
yeah.
with the support with your parents was good.
Mm-hmm.
So like, this was in like May, right? From May to October was the battle of the support.
Mm-hmm.
We used to like kick, WhatsApp, anything except text.
Oh yeah, we had to make sure our parents, or not your parents, my parents never found out we were dating.
Yeah.
They did not approve of you at all whatsoever. I don't know. They just really wanted me to focus in school. That's why. They didn't want me to have any distractions. That's why they didn't like you.
Oh.
Because they thought you were going to be a distraction to me.
Yeah. Little did you know, you know, I use your parents' words against you.
Why?
You get too emotional saying, let's not worry about this. Let's just worry about school.
You say that to me?
Sometimes on FaceTime.
Yeah. I know.
You know, like I explain why I do this for business in school.
I know.
Yeah, and you get mad when I'm too busy.
No, I'm not. I don't get mad at that.
It's okay, babe. And then
It's hot.
Huh?
It's hot now.
Yeah, for 5 months it was just, you know, I don't know when the parents will like me. Then I came over to your house in Irvine around October.
October, yeah.
No, it was November.
No, it was October.
No.
Because my cousin's birthday is in October.
No, but it was I left the day after Halloween.
So is Halloween not in October?
No, it was November.
It was October.
You want to bet?
You literally just said it was before Halloween.
No, it was after Halloween.
No, it was.
Because I was in Patrick's party.
I swore it was in October.
No, it was like November 2nd.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It was November 2nd.
Okay. We'll look at our Snap memory.
I guarantee you it's November.
Okay.
And then, yeah, they seemed to like me. I didn't know what your mom looked like. I only knew what your dad looked like.
How?
He gave me sushi.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait.
He was this little Korean guy with the Bluetooth.
Wait. So I had to
shades.
lie. Wait, no. Actually, I'm not going to tell that story. Just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're 4 now, though.
Yeah. It was hard getting my parents' approval.
Would you rather do the parent battle again or the battle with me?
What battle with you? The Bachelor?
Yeah, the Bachelor.
I think I would do the Bachelor.
Why? You're like reliving the same, because the pain's towards you.
Yeah, but look where I am
actually,
now.
both battles were towards you. Actually.
Yeah, but look where I am now.
But what was the Bachelor harder or was the parents harder?
I think the parents was a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because I was constantly like with them. And like every time I was on my phone or like, you know, doing something, they would always question me. They're like, are you still with that guy?
Is there something you would change out of the past?
No.
I think I would change you.
Me?
Yeah.
What would you change?
There's some things that you said that could have triggered a lot more stuff.
Trigger more stuff?
Yeah, like trigger me into like not caring as much.
Oh,
there's someone
okay.
there's
Yeah,
someone
okay,
back
okay,
home.
okay,
There's
okay.
someone back home. Like, okay, then I'm gonna do me. That's why there's a bachelor, because you said there was people back home.
You never told me about those people. I never knew about those people.
Well, there's still people back home, so I'm gonna do me.
I told you that after.
Still,
I gotta protect myself if you're going out and doing, your own thing. I didn't know about anything until people told me.
well, you told me first.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You're like, there's someone back home. That was before spring break.
Oh, yeah, because I was talking to them. Because you and I just met. Remember I told you I dropped him? I dropped them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But if you said that, maybe something would have.
What difference would it make?
Maybe a little more focus on you.
Oh, like no 3 days type thing?
Exactly.
I don't think that would have changed anything.
Really?
Yeah, because
Calling me a hoe back then.
think about it. If I told you like, oh yeah, I don't have anyone back home, like that wouldn't make a difference. You still had those other people.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because they thought that you were, or they thought that you guys were still together, but.
Do you think it's my personality? I think that's where overly friendly can like be bad.
Yeah. I've been telling you that.
Well, I just don't want to be a people pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser.
That's bad.
I know. And I can't say no.
Practice. Say no to people like you say no to me.
See, I couldn't say no to you back then. I could have dropped you. Like when you asked, like, like, what are we? I could have been like, no. But I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, actually. But would you change anything else?
Besides you, no. What? Do you think I'm too blunt?
I love that sound.
Do you think I'm too blunt?
Yeah.
Really?
I think you're very blunt with me.
I'm blunt with everyone else too. Borderline offensive though.
Yeah. Wait, I think I had a question. Oops. Okay. What kind of relationship do you want me to have with your family? Like when we're married too.
I want you to go in the pantry without asking. You
have that relationship with my family right now.
You do, but you don't act on it. It's like you're scared of my
here?
pantry.
Low key, yeah.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I feel like I'm not like as close as like you are with my parents. I feel like I'm still like getting there like with your parents.
Really? Mm-hmm. I mean, they ask about you all the time.
Really? But it's also because your parents are always at work. So whenever we're home, like sometimes they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really have a conversation with them.
Remember the time when your parents started liking me? Because I remember we got approval, then they didn't like me still. Mm-hmm. I was fucking drunk.
I know.
Wait, were they scared that you were dating like a low-life loser who was boring?
No.
And left-handed?
No.
Really?
Like they knew you were a fun guy. Like a happy guy.
Like a mushroom? I thought they said a fun guy.
Yeah. But the day of the party, they were like, the day of the party, like you got drunk.
Your birthday.
Mm-hmm. And you were like out there and they're like, whoa, like they thought you were an introvert. Ew. No, but they're like, because they wanted to see that fun side of you, like you loosened up.
But you guys are like Korean.
So?
Babe.
What is that supposed to mean?
Y'all are scary. That's what I'm saying.
We're not scary.
Sometimes.
You just think we're scary, but we're not.
I thought bowing was,
No.
That's new to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you guys do the hand thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's different, babe.
I know, but like, who's that?
My mom.
Oh.
We're texting in the family group chat.
Yeah, for me, I think my parents always liked you. You don't play 21 Questions?
Wait, your parents... When did you tell your parents about me?
When it happened. Like, hey, I have a girlfriend. They're like, okay, focus on school. Yeah.
Oh. I was scared to tell my parents I had a boyfriend.
Like, I'm your first one, right?
Like, first, like...
Everything?
Like, first official, like...
How is it? Is this what you expected? You know what? I feel like you have more girlfriend experience than like a girl with like who had like 5 other boyfriends.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I put you through the ringer.
Yeah, basically. I went through every scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, I think as the years go, I'm still learning.
Do you love me still?
Of course I love you. Why wouldn't I love you?
I'm just making sure. I was scared.
Don't be scared.
You know, I used to be scared if you loved me or not.
Why?
I don't know. Because you had this facade that you would talk to everyone.
What the? Why?
Cause
what do you mean talk to everyone?
The thing that
like hoe around?
Yeah.
Why?
The thing that you said about people back home, you know, you went back home for good.
Okay. Well, I wasn't talking to like 10 different guys. It was one person that I was talking to.
He was also at GCU, right?
No.
Who?
Okay, there was 2 people, sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, see? But it's not 10 guys.
Did you like send some weird pictures?
No.
Flirty texts?
Mm-hmm.
Like sexual text, huh? You did, huh? No. What, do you send pictures?
No.
On me?
No.
What kind? Where's the boo emoji?
No need to boo me.
Huh?
No need to boo me.
Look at this dude.
Okay.
Wait till you see the...
She's embarrassed, huh?
No.
Yeah, I bet you did the same too.
Because you told me.
Oh, okay, so because I told you, you go out and do the same thing?
No, it's more like since you told me, I don't have to like settle down.
What about... Actually, no, that happened way before me. But...
See? But you know, even though like my sophomore year of like college, I'm still in college by the way. You know what's strange? It gave me a sense of self-confidence.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't know I could do that.
Do what?
I don't know that a lot of attention, you know, it was the first time where like a lot of attention was on me.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
So like I might have been a dick, but is it bad to say it was a little bit of a confidence booster?
It's good for you. It was bad on me.
I know, but I'm talking about me.
What about me?
It's my story, babe, not yours.
I was part of your story, though.
But I'm the main character.
I guess.
No, but it's also a flex to you.
Why so? Because I got the rose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how you flaunted.
Yeah, I know. Like, looking at it now, I'm like, shit, I had nothing to worry about.
Looking back...
Like, technically, like, back then, I didn't realize it, but, like, they were already, like, gone, basically. Like, one person, like, you were already, like, no feelings for. One person, you're just messing around, like, no feelings. And then for me, like, you had feelings for me, right?
Yeah.
So, I was already the chosen one.
Okay, Harry Potter. Yeah, I'm dating Harry Potter, guys. Same when Guardian Leviosa.
Oh, remember when I had the scar, too?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, no, it wasn't here. It was right here, too. I had both, actually.
Yeah, it's like you got stung by Voldemort twice.
Yeah.
Okay, 21 questions.
Okay, go.
Or we can go as far as it wants.
Go.
In a regular day, what do you find yourself thinking about the most?
Us.
No, you're not.
No, I'm being serious.
Really?
I, like, plan stuff for us, yeah. Yeah.
Go into it.
Like, you know, when I'm doing something, I always think of you. Like, I'm like, would he like this? Or like, what would we do if we were like together? Or like, you know, I started thinking about like our house.
Oh yeah.
Like house planning.
Is that it?
Well, there's other stuff, but yeah. Next.
For me, when I think about the most is I think about politics.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think of new jokes.
Oh.
Gosh. I also think about you. I also think about ways that I can repay, you know, my parents in the future. It's all about a bunch of future stuff. Yeah. If you could write a song about yourself, what type of music would you use? I feel a little.
Yours would be a rap song.
Yours would be a banjo.
Why?
Why? I don't know, like some romantic banjo music, or anime.
I don't even like anime. Really? I don't watch any anime.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you'd be banjo and I'd be rap.
Why? Oh, I'm just nothing.
What things in your life give you the greatest pleasure?
My achievements.
Your achievements?
Like in school or, you know, family, with you.
I think for me, it's the fact that, you know, I have a roof over my head and I have a plan. Mm-hmm. That gives me some, you know, sense of relief.
Yeah.
What do you look forward to each day in your life?
Like for us. Anything that has to do with like the future.
I feel like you like wake up to like get some avocado toast.
No.
Really?
I think like where I am now, every time I think of the future, it's just us. Like I do anything like for us.
You know this is about you, right?
I know, but because it's.
Oh, you've been thinking about us even your head,
if it's
in your individual head.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. For me, I look forward to finishing my homework, hanging out with people.
Mm-hmm. Like just small achievements. Like running errands.
Yeah. Yeah. I think gymming is the
biggest part of your.
Like if you're not here, I think it would, or I'm not hanging out. It will probably be like
basketball.
Yeah, to be like the highlight of my day.
Because you spend 5 hours plus playing basketball.
What other things do you want to change? What other things would you want to change, and why?
I don't know.
For me, I'd change your personality.
My personality? Why?
You're mean.
I'm not mean.
I'm kidding.
Can you try that laugh? Play it again.
What the hell? Oh, not that.
I love that sound.
Okay. So you don't want to change anything with us?
Oh, us? I thought you were talking about me. Because you said this is about you, not us.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, change about you?
Or about us?
You said me. You didn't even talk about us. Change about you?
I didn't. That's not the question. About okay.
No, I don't think I would want to change anything. I think everything that we went through is like good. It built us.
I swear you want me to be censored sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Because sometimes you say a little offensive things and I'm just kind of like, do you really gotta say that?
Sometimes you get there too.
What? Okay, what was something bad?
Oh, you're getting there. You're getting there. What is your idea of a romantic date?
A romantic date?
Yeah.
I would want to go. Okay, one of the romantic dates would have to be like wake up, you know.
It's the first of the month.
Okay. Actually, I would want to go like on a cute museum date and have a candlelit dinner or like a cruise dinner.
Ooh, I'm not big on cruises.
Okay.
You know it's becoming dangerous.
Yeah.
There's TikToks about people who like, cruises, cruises are like dangerous because, there's some waves out there,
Oh, well, you don't say. No, but like.
You don't say.
Like, I want a nice dinner. Okay. I want like a nice dinner.
What kind?
Like, or like a picnic date. I think that's so cute. Like, we can go painting.
I can see you macking on a tri-tip steak.
Can we go back to the what I would change question?
Yeah.
I would change the way you asked me out.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if I can go back to the way you asked me out, I would change that instantly.
Babe, you don't get it. It was circumstantial.
I know. But I wish, like,
What,
because it's our anniversary. Because it's our anniversary, you could, like, renew.
You want me to renew it?
No.
I can ask you out tonight.
No. I know.
So, why is like, I want you to ask me out for real, for real? Well, is that just a tangent?
Should I tell him how you asked me out?
Yeah.
We were on FaceTime, and he said, we were on FaceTime. He texted me while on FaceTime saying, GF, ? Send. Y, send. Or, send. N, ? Send.
It's straightforward as fuck.
You couldn't even...
There was no games played,
You couldn't even ask me on FaceTime. You're like, Y or N? GF? Not even a, will you be my girlfriend?
I guess that was a little too simple.
Yeah. Oh, that just took me back to, like, my first encounter with you, actually. Really? The DM from you. Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm just a messenger, but...
Well, why you gotta say that? That was for Evan. I hope Evan gets a girlfriend.
Hope so.
Yeah, I believe in him. Me too. He's gonna be on Sippin News.
When?
When he's here.
When is he coming?
I think he's gonna DJ around August. I just texted him.
What? Is he driving up here?
I don't know.
Oh, we'll have that conversation later, but...
What are a couple of things that you appreciate about a relationship?
I appreciate our long distance.
Really? Mm-hmm. Kyle said you need a break from me.
Oh yeah, he did. I don't need a break from you.
Captain.
No, I think our long distance...
I was gonna punch his face.
I think our long distance is really good.
Really?
It's hard, but I like it because, sometimes, like, we get a break from each other. Like, doing our own thing, like you said. And then, like, when we finally get to see each other in person, we have, like, that spark again where... Who is that?
Hello? 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 Hello?
Who's that?
I don't know.
What? Why did you answer then?
My dad hung up on me.
Oh, it's your dad?
Yeah.
I said, who's that? And you're like, I don't know.
Where do you like to touch me the most?
Your butt.
Why?
I touch your butt a lot.
Why?
Because it's so squishy. Actually, I love holding onto your arms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, I like to touch your thighs. Mm. I don't know, like, there's boob guys, there's butt guys. I'm more of a thigh guy with some personality. Mm. I feel like the thigh guys are the real heroes of the earth.
Oh, really?
I bet you Trump's a thigh guy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you down to end there?
Yeah.
Well, what's your opinion on being on both of the podcasts so far?
I'm honored.
Did you like this episode? How do you feel?
I feel like this episode I was more relaxed and less, nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that day
you need to poop. You need to poop. Yeah, you told me.
It's because I tried Angry Chicks for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for being on, babe.
Thanks for having me.
You're gonna be on another one.
Yeah.
Just get all the episodes we can out of you for now.
Yeah.
But do you like the podcast so far?
Yeah. I think everyone has, interesting conversations. Do
you think I'm fit for this?
Yeah. Like, you have like that podcast voice.
I do?
Yeah.
Maybe not voice.
No, like that, like when you listen to a podcast, you're like, oh, this guy's like voice is like
entrancing.
Uh-huh.
Like
I want to listen to him talk. Like Like the guy, what's his name? The one that we listened to yesterday.
Theo Vaughn. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's cool, right? Like, did you see it going big? Like from no girlfriend bio?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your support.
Of course.
Are you ready to turn up tonight?
Yeah.
Please don't be mean.
Okay.
No,
yes.
I'm serious. Don't call me out or anything.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, babe. Stop. The camera's right there. Relax.
You're the one.
Relax.
Can you do the? Look at this dude. No, look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
Okay. This is Libby. This is my girlfriend. This is, my other half. That's a woman. Whatever. Hey. And this is Sippin News Talks. Wait.
Shootas.
This is Sit. Okay. Sorry. This is Sippin News Talks with the Shootas. Remember, like and subscribe and comment if you're on YouTube. Jerome's at my door. He's probably gonna eat my foot.
He's here?
Yeah, I saw his location. He remember the YouTube stuff that I just said. Jerome's gonna eat my foot. Spotify, Apple Podcast. Follow the Instagram and there, there's the Linktree app that that'll take you to me and Kyle's socials. So yeah, thanks for tuning in this episode of Sippin News Talks with the Shootas.
That was good.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Can I film my ASMR? Jerome!